Hey guys, this is Shiny Zekra, and welcome back to another PMU video. In this part, we're going to check out the newest dungeon that just recently opened up in Tanren. It is a dungeon called Verdure Bluff. Right up here. A little hole right here. Come down here. Verdure Bluff entrance. Let's not waste any time and head in. Okay, so a couple things to note right away. This dungeon is going to be 40 floors long. 40 floors. And it has a boss as well. So, let's talk about the first set of floors. So the first set of floors is going to be 1 through 10 and has a couple things. The first thing, as you see right there, is a mystery egg. There are going to be mystery eggs throughout the entire dungeon, but let's talk about what's on 1 through 10. So in the mystery eggs, floors 1 through 10 will contain Whismur, Nidoran male, Nidoran female, Zubat, Diglett, and Shroomish. The recruitable for this part is only one. It is Patrat. Patrat is out at all times, floors 1 through 10 only. There is going to be a little bit of poison point in here, so make sure that you have either refresh or you have rest. Or like aromatherapy, or basically some way to get rid of status like that. Now, as you saw there, we got a Patrat, but I rejected it. Why? Funny enough, why my Salamence was up a couple % from the last time we did Dungeons, Sunken Gardens, was because I had a failed attempt run because of some things that happened. So, yeah, I was up about 4% from where I was, so if you ask why, that's why. Now, I guess to talk a little bit more about this dungeon. I actually helped and was one of the 2 people that created this. It was me and Leafysaur that made this dungeon. Now, another thing to talk about is a couple of the only good items you're really going to find in here include Reviver Seeds and TM Rock Tomb, at least for now. Another thing is that this first section is floors 1 through 10, if I didn't mention that, and that this place is for your 50s and 60s in terms of level. Somewhere in that range. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So yeah, make sure you do have refresh and whatnot, but that is for the first couple floors here, the first section. We're going to try and get through it as fast as we can so we can get to the next part. Also, I'm going to mention now, if we don't hit the level this run, I may hit level 91 off screen, just so you know. Alright. We'll just continue as normal. But yeah, most likely I am going to try and hit level 91 after this run. Most likely. It's going to depend on how this run really goes. That was another Patrat. I didn't get it, but I'm okay with that because if I didn't mention, I did get one in the failed run. That's why I rejected the last one that asked to join. Because I did end up getting one. I believe it was male and level 6. Patrat will be between levels 5 and 10 upon recruitment. Oh my goodness. Okay. You can stop spamming that now. Okay. So. Oh, another Patrat. 1,523 damage. Oh my gosh. Oops. Alright. Another one and it wanted to join. Another one. We just have the open party and we're getting very lucky, I suppose. Alright, we're on floor 10. That is the last floor of this section. I was trying to use rest, but I used a different move. Alright. Oh yeah, one other thing I forgot to mention. This dungeon has no weather, so you do not have to worry about Cloud 9. And anyways, we reach the next section, floors 11 through 25. For this, there's going to be another couple things to talk about. Virus Seeds and Rock Tomb, same exact thing for items. But, mystery eggs, there are more here, and it's the same stuff. Whismur, Nidoran male, Nidoran female, Zubat, Diglett, and Shroomish. But the one thing that's changed, there is a recruitable on these floors that changes. Instead of Patrat, you can now find Bunnelby on these floors for recruitment. It will also be between levels 5 and 10 upon recruitment. Okay, let's keep on trucking through. And if I also didn't mention, this dungeon is meant to be a training dungeon. Training for your 50s and your 60s. That was actually really close. Oh, yeah, I kind of forgot since we're, yeah, that. Wow. Get out of there quickly. And do Max Ether. And as you see, there's a Quillet in here. Keep note of that for later. That was the only floor or room as well. Let's check it and see what we can find. Shouldn't have done that. I knew I was getting into trouble. Oh my god. Well. Did that to myself. Let's see. Any good orbs? No. Okay. Okay. So, continuing through. Now, compared to Patrat, Bunnelby is going to be a little bit rarer. So, if you're having a hard time finding it, that's probably why. It's rarer than you would find Patrat. Okay. Alright. Okay. A little bit of lag there. Oh, nice. We sniped the line, and I thought we were going to miss some moves. Uh-oh. Paralyzed and confused. This isn't a good combo. I made it, though. Somehow. If I didn't mention, this section is 11 through 25. I think I did mention it, but I thought I would at least say it again just in case. But yeah, so just to kind of, I guess, give a little bit of a better idea on training. We're rushing right now. We started this run at about 39% or 38%. We've already gotten 12, and we're just rushing most of the floors. I'd still say that's a pretty good amount of EXP, regardless of if we're rushing or not. Or I should say, while we're rushing. If you actually sit down and try and defeat everything on this floor, I have a Pokemon that started, was level 80, or I should say, sorry, was level 79 and started at about 34-ish% and hit, like, I think somewhere in the 80s % by the end. That's pretty good EXP, I'd say so myself, since, you know, level 80 and we got over half a level with it. That's really good. But regardless, we're gonna still just pretty much rush it just because we're doing it for a video and I'd rather not keep you guys here to kill everything on every floor. Because if I did that, believe me, I would have recorded getting all of my royal gems. And I know nobody would have wanted to watch that. Oh wait, that's the stairs right there. Okay, that was close for our blim. So we're gonna need that later on. Okay. And after this video, if in the next one you happen to see that Salamence is level 91 in the next video that I'm on Shiny Zekrom, it may be because I'm actually trying to get a level, because I'm going to be, probably by the time that we get to the end of the dungeon, we're probably going to be pretty close to a level. I don't want to leave Salamence sitting on like 70 or 80 something % at the end of this run. Ah, here we go, it's a Bunnelby! We didn't get it, sadly, but hey, at least we saw one. If I also didn't mention, Bunnelby is also all times. All times on floors 11 through 25. Because I actually don't think I mentioned that. So, another thing I want to ask you guys, how have you been enjoying Sunken Gardens and Verdure Bluff here? Because 2 new dungeons in a week is pretty nice, I would say. It's been a while since we've gotten a couple new ones, and it's good to have some out now. Ooh, yummy. That was good. Oh, hello. Summon traps are also in here. It's been a while since we've done a dungeon that's had them pretty well. That's probably just a shard or a big mushroom, because big mushrooms as well as heart scales are in here as per normal. Because it's a difficulty of Cliffside Cave or harder. But anyways, floor 26 is going to start our last and final section. Now, this next section is going to be a little bit split up, per se. So we're starting on floor 26 for this last section, except we're going to split it into 2. 26 through 30 and 31 through 40. 26 through 30, there is not a single recruitable. The only Pokemon you can get are through mystery eggs, as you can see there. Mystery eggs for floors 26 through 30 will include Whismur, Nidoran male, Nidoran female, Zubat, Diglett, and Shroomish. There are no secret rooms at all, so you don't have to worry about those. Yeah, let's get going. This is where the levels of the dungeon pretty much peak right at about 60. So, this will be where you're going to mainly want to train. Once we hit the 31, of course, I will bring up what the changes and why I split the floors that way. It's a good reason, too. Don't worry. Okay, we need an apple now. I think you guys, if you've seen that we have Chestnut here and you've seen Quilladin in the earlier floors, you probably have an idea of where this is going. Should probably get my Blim rest put on there instead of like Body Slam or something, since it could use the HP recovery more than it could just a little damage and chance of paralysis. Alright. What do we have here? Had to jump off that wanted to kill me. Ah, recycle, yes. I could actually use that right now. I know I still had a bunch of good apples, but just for later. Ooh, another rev seed. Okay. Excuse me. Getting a couple of reviving items, which is nice. Makes up for what we had to use earlier. Alright, 430. We're almost to where we want to be. Just one more floor. Ah, here we go. So let's watch out first. Alright, so here is why I wanted to split this up. Floor 31. No recruitable here, but the eggs have one additional thing. One additional thing. And what is that thing? It is Chespin. Yes, Chespin has gotten its official release here. It is only floors 31 through 40 eggs. You cannot find it anywhere else in the dungeon but these floors, and eggs only. Sorry, I'm fixing something. Okay, so let us continue. As I said, there is no additional recruit for these floors. It is just the addition of Chespin eggs. And we're going to try and see if we can find one. I think it'd be pretty cool to get another starter here. Oh no, our inventory is full. Well, let's eat an apple, why not? What's underneath? Oh, big yellow apple. Sure, Blim, since he's been over some walls, could actually use it. We'll pick up that egg here. We'll see what happens. With it. Let's keep going. And the last section, as I've kind of alluded to, is 40 floors total. There's no additional, like, secret rooms or anything either. It is just the addition of Chespin eggs of what is why I wanted to split this set of floors into two. Other than that, it's pretty much the same exact Pokemon, same exact items and everything. Alright. Oh, hello. Yeah, that's why the EXP can be kind of good here. Summon traps plus a bunch of spawns and whatnot. So, if you got the time, take it to train. You won't be disappointed, but yeah. Alright, so we're on floor 35. We're starting to get towards our end here. And if I did mention, we are going to have a boss at the end of this. Can't reach Snorlax because I'm not over there right now. Oh, crap. Well, at least it died to its burn and didn't kill us. That was close. And the burn was actually the reason it didn't deal enough damage to kill me. Okay. So here we are on floor 36. We're almost to the end. Got another egg over here. Alright. That. So yeah, we're just kind of rushing. We started this dungeon at level, of course, but we started at about 38% on this run. And we are at 70%. We're still not at the end yet. So we've gotten over 30% by just simply running and killing whatever we've run into. That's the extent of what we've done. Just run around and kill whatever decide to mess with us. Oh! Right before we reach the end, we get a monster house. Oh, that was pretty good. That was a good 5 or 6% right there. Alright, but that saves us a quick floor. And our stairs are actually right over there, too. Very nice. Alright, let's go in. I said we attack at dawn. Yeah, well I said we attack at dusk. It would be more effective if we struck the town while it was dawn. So what, if we attack at dusk, no one will expect us coming. You've always been this way, you big idiot. And you've always been a big stubborn fool. Grr. Intruder! How long have you... They might have heard our plan to take over the overworld. If they stop our army now, we'll be trapped in this dark, damp place forever. So be it, surface dweller. We'll trap you down here. And, ooh, crap. So yeah, these two are gonna have, a couple drops each. They both can either drop nothing, chestnut, and Diggersby can also drop big mushroom. They can also drop a couple rare TMs. Chestnut can drop TM Rock Slide, and Diggersby can drop TM Bulldoze. Anyways, yeah, you brat. Now we'll be stuck in this damp and dark place forever. We'll get you next time. We'll destroy all surface dwellers. Why didn't they just use the entrance I used to come in to get out? Alright, but besides those, we also have end boxes. There are 2 end boxes here, and you, well, if I can actually pick them up. We have 2 boxes here, and the following items can be obtained in them. TM Rock Slide, TM Bulldoze, Rock Diamond, Normal Diamond, Ground Diamond, Grass Diamond, Hard Stone, TM Rock Tomb, Soft Sand, Revival Herb, and Reviver Seed. We're gonna open up our boxes real quick, and I'm gonna run around and hatch these eggs, and if I happen to get a Chespin, I will come back and show you guys. Otherwise, I'll come back saying I didn't get one, and we will end the video off there. So, first, boxes, 2 ground diamonds, so we can get some money out of it. Yeah, I will meet you guys back if we hatch Chespin or we don't. See you back soon. Okay, so we did not end up hatching a Chespin. We got 2 Diglets and a Zubat. But yeah, that is the end of our Verdure Bluff video. I would like to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys back in the next video, whatever it may happen to be. Thank you guys for watching.